Hello, 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 my lovelies. It is Talk Radio, TAWK Radio, with your hostess Cypher Kai on this Worldwide Wednesdays. Look it. I know you guys missed the show on Friday. There was some things that happened beyond my control, so I could not come on. But I'm here for you today for this Worldwide Wednesdays. I couldn't wait, actually. I've missed you guys immensely. I did not get to broadcast on Friday, and I was just shattered, really shattered. Had a really great show lined off. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do that again on Friday coming up. The same topic, because we didn't get to do it, sorry. But I do have some breaking news this evening. Some really, really critical breaking news. We're going to have some very grown-up conversations tonight. It might get a bit explicit, not sexually explicit, but there might be a few expletives flying. I am so disgusted with the state of how things are going right now. And so I'm going to play some music. This is what we do on Wednesdays. I don't know if I have any new news in here. I don't remember if I got to put any new news in here this week. Skimming through as I'm talking to you guys. I did not. You know why? Because this is still my playlist I wanted to play from on Friday, and I didn't change it out. That's all right. We'll have some fun. Anywho. So, glad you guys tuned in. I'm actually on a few minutes early, so I don't know how many of you are sitting here on the lounge with me right now and how many people will be coming on at 6 p.m. It is Worldwide Wednesdays, November 18th, 2020, on the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio, www.tawkradio.com. And I got all kinds of interesting text messages hitting me in the face right now. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. It's not the greatest news I'm going to be breaking on the show, and maybe a few of you in the inner sanctum have been told already what's going on and what's coming, but I always like to make sure that my talkers are prepared for everything. I want you guys to have your verbal armor on, your mental armor on, to prepare yourself for what might be coming down the pike in your country or your state or your city. And so there's some things that are happening in a particular place, and when things happen in this place, they tend to have a trickle over effect. Yes, a very broad trickle over effect. So I want you guys to just be prepared. I'm going to play some music. We're going to have some conversations this evening about some, like I said, some updated things, some politics, some just updates on a lot of different things. So in that vein, we're going to play some music right now. Make sure everybody can get on. Make sure everybody knows that everything so far is working fine. So you guys can come along and enjoy the show. Please share the link out. If you want to interact with me, if you want to make any commentary about anything you hear this evening, the text live number is 347-651-2468, 347-651-2468. And I'm going to start off playing some music. Oh, yes. Let me just warn you, though. The music will be explicit. Because, again, I didn't get a chance. I can't believe I did that. I didn't get a chance to swap out the music that I was going to play on Friday. So tonight's music is going to be a little grown up. The explicit versions of the songs, I did want to swap them out. I feel really bad about that. Don't know how many I can swap out while I'm doing the broadcast live. I don't think I'm going to play with it, though. So you guys are going to listen to what you listen to. This is a headphone type situation. Even though music is playing and some of the music will be really good and melodic, this is not what you want your children to hear. If you are prudish, if you are thin-skinned and you can't take to hear real life conversations, this might not be the episode for you to listen to either. Yes? So, move along. It's okay. We're not offended. Friday night show, we're going to have a conversation from last week that we were supposed to have about cuffing season requirements. What are your cuffing season requirements? Yes, that's going to be an explicit conversation. So you guys might want to buckle down for that one. Draw your partners close, of course. And if there's anyone you got on your mind that you'd like to get with, you don't know how to break the ice, you might want to send them a link for the show as well. To break the ice. I can do that for you. Cypher can do that for you. So tonight, the first one that we're going to play is from one of our independent artists. Yes. This is Authentic Money Drip here on the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Authentic.
Yes, enough.
Fully wild.
Wild. Pop another bottle.
One more.
Pop another bottle.
Two more.
Pop another bottle.
A case more.
Authentic.
Every sip of what we sip of money sip. My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. See me with the rifle in my double clip. Man a drop on the Jackie Chan a kick. Every sip of what we sip of money sip. My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. You love talk and you don't be but a flick. You light flash and no camera active. My friend the bad, no full of code, no full of style. Who like the shit, them say we meet, them say we wild. 90s, wildlife, crocodile. We making money, we own eye. On the gram, hot, tell her profile. Bend over the floor, tell you fertile. She have a son, so she want more child. Them a pray, more kind. Every sip of what we sip of money sip. My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. See me with the rifle in my double clip. Man a drop on the Jackie Chan a kick.
TAWK Radio.
My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. You love talk and you don't be but a flick. You light flash and no camera active. Real hustlers know what we run no floss. Buy out the bar with no care where it costs. Tell her bubble up herself with the boss. And a jet plane that at the bench just passed. Be a pretty gal in at the be my front seat. Get up to the level, don't try compete. Anywhere we go, we bring the bar and we feet. And a talking thing, my youth, I'm money do it. Every sip of what we sip of money sip. My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. See me with the rifle in my double clip. Man a drop on the Jackie Chan a kick. Every sip of what we sip of money sip. My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. You love talk and you don't be but a flick. You light flash and no camera active. My friend the bad, no full of code, no full of style. Who like the shit, them say we meet, them say we wild. 90s, wildlife, crocodile. We making money, we own eye. On the gram, hot, tell her profile. Bend over the floor, tell you fertile. She have a son, so she want more child. Them a pray, more kind. Every sip of what we sip of money sip. My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. See me with the rifle in my double clip. Man a drop on the Jackie Chan a kick. Every sip of what we sip of money sip. My weight a fly inna the air, a money trip. You love talk and you don't be but a flick. You light flash and no camera active.
Pop another buckle.
One more.
Pop another buckle.
2 more.
Pop another buckle.
A case more.
20.
Talk Radio, TAWK Radios. Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6. Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6. Oh. All right then. So look here. I know that, there's a lot of people that listen to the show that are grown, right? Some of you grown, some of you grown, some of you grown as fuck. Did say it might be explicit tonight, but doesn't mean that the information coming out is going to be any less important. Okay. Now, I specifically have come to the belief, and I'm going to be a bit douchey right now, but just from my own observations, innit? Generation Z, I think that's what it's called, innit? Anybody that's like under 21, I'm thinking, right? All of the children who have come out from the womb canal and they can use an iPhone and program a tablet from the time they're born. I was getting a little disappointed with them, right? Because everything for them was instant gratification. Everything for them was, even though they had access to technology and all kinds of other things, was just about self-gratifying things. Nothing outside of themselves until, we had this Black Lives Matters movement starting. So I'm quite proud of the things that they were doing for the most part. Not the burning things and looting things, but standing up, making their voices heard. Yeah? So in that vein, right now, even though the gentleman that's taking up space in the White House at the moment, I can't even really call him the president. Respectfully, that's the title that he holds. But since he has stopped doing his job, right? Since he stopped doing his job, just the guy who's sitting in the White House, has decided he's not going to concede. I would like to take the moment to shout out to all of the Generation Z, all of the Generation X, all of the millennials, everybody who got up in long lines and confusion, in stress, running the risk of your health, your safety, and all kinds of other things to get in line and vote. I'd like to also give a special shout out to all of the people in Georgia and Pennsylvania specifically who put President-elect Joe Biden over the top. And this is not because I'm swaying for Biden or Trump, but just because I respect you guys honoring your civic duty and going out and doing what you needed to do. And I've had several people from Pennsylvania tell me that we should all personally thank them for President Biden getting in. So however you feel about that, I want to shout out to all of the people who voted. Shout out to all of the people in Pennsylvania and Georgia and everywhere else that voted, really. So I have a virtual glass of wine up for you guys, right? And we are going to respectfully give a little homage to President-elect Biden and incoming Vice President-elect Kamala Harris on their win, and it being one of the most one of the biggest elections that we've had in this history of this country so far. Yeah. But we cannot negate the fact there's a couple other things that came up during the course of that election as well. But we'll talk about that after I play this song. So those of you who participated in the vote, as I gave up marching orders to all of my talkers, and I told you guys, if you chose to exercise your free will and not vote, that your thoughts would be moot and you would be a mute for the next 4 years. You would have committed political laryngitis as far as I'm concerned. So I am very thankful that you guys went out and did your thing. Those of you who did. And so we're going to give some props and homage right now by way of Coffee's toast. Toasting to President-elect Biden and Miss Kamala Harris for their win in the U.S. presidential election of 2020.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, but go on with it.
Yo, easy. Are you kidding me?
To us, yeah. So we are coming with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we both then only said the road and me go on with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing, and you know it formed out to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with chronic, say I sing, yeah, see me all dig it soon.
TAWK Radio.
Say I had to shot ya, saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. If me the butter pass through your shot, to can't ball in a life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off every load. One time they sit down in a class and we board then only said the road and we go on with it, go on with it. That's how our blessings upon me. And send me to tell them a story. That's how our blessings upon me. And that's how I made to give him the glory. I'm delighted. Jah knows my passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a potion. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we board then only said the road and me go on with the road. Toast, yeah, yeah. Toast. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks.
TAWK Radio.
Thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we board then only said the road and me go on with the road. Toast, yeah, Toast.
TAWK Radio. My God, that song still gets me hyper. How fitting. You got to give blessings for everything, innit? So we have some really important conversations to have tonight and some breaking news to do. Going to do the breaking news around 30 minutes in it. There's a lot of people that want to get on and hear this. And I want you guys to hear this. I want you to share the links from now. Also share after we go off. People need to hear what we're going to talk about tonight. They need to hear it here on Talk Radio tonight. We're doing some breaking news here that was sent to me that I got to confirm. Oh, Lord. But we'll talk about it. We need to talk about these things. So if you guys want to go into the public chat room and talk to me back and forth, feel free to do that. Also, text live 347-651-2468, 347-651-2468 if you got any commentary or you want to just give some shout outs or just pay some homage to the music we're playing and what's not. So let's not negate the fact that even though President-elect Biden is president-elect, he's not in yet. And so we can understand that President Donald Trump, to be respectful for the moment, has decided he's not conceding. He's trying to pull everything he can out of his ass, out of a bag, out of every legal jargon maneuver that he can do to not give up that seat. Right? And so it's the craziest thing. But let's not forget that in this election, stolen, falsified, or otherwise, he got almost 10 million more votes than the last time he ran. So there are a lot of people that are believing the things that are coming out of his mouth. That can't be forgotten when President Biden and Kamala Harris get in. And let's also say this. All of these people, I had this conversation with someone, a very heated discussion. I don't have arguments. A very, even though I like to start them, discussion with a clinical psychologist, and he is very much into the Black Lives Matter, even before it became a popular movement, innit? And so his thing was that Donald Trump, he believes, was the best thing that's ever happened to black people. And that's because he claims that because of Trump being in office, people got more woke. Right? And so my answer to that was, do you really want to have 4 more years of this narcissistic megalomaniacal behavior just for people to be woke? Why can't the woke people stay awake? Right? So I urge you people who feel like it's going to be a wave of a magic wand and that Biden will be able to fix everything that's happened and gone wrong, not only in society and our economy, in the world, but all of the things that Trump has done in the past 4 years. That's not going to happen. Remember, Obama was there for 8 years and barely got anything done. And if we don't really control the houses, Congress and Senate, a lot of things still can't get done. So don't believe that you guys need to go back to sleep. All of you millennials that woke up and were doing things, keep your foot on the gas same way. And we will have a conversation about Miss Kamala Harris and her record on convictions for black men and things like that on the show as well. I understand and respect what it means to have boobs in the White House that close to the power. I understand it. Will it be a great thing for black people to have her there? Who knows? Has she really embraced her black roots? Not really, more the Indian side. She's married to a Caucasian man. There's a lot of things happening there for all of those woke people. None of those things bother me specifically, right? But I'm just saying there's a lot of pieces, moving pieces to that you guys might want to look into. So just saying, if you're awake, stay woke, right? Stay woke. Don't take your foot off the gas. If the Democrats are slipping, keep your foot on their throat as well. You need people in power, people who are elected in, to move on behalf of and in the best interest of everyone in the country. And as I told you guys before, you're supposed to vote for who you think shovels the best pile of shit as it pertains to you. It's all shit shoveling. Politics is not but shit shoveling, right? But just who is shoveling the pile of shit that you believe will be in the best interest of you and your family and your finances for the next 4 years. That's it. Doesn't have to be Democrat, Republican. I don't like how his hair's done. He's too old, whatever. Who is saying what you want to hear that will allow you to mentally, physically, financially, spiritually survive the next 4 years? That's it. Right? So let's not forget that stuff. But the breaking news is coming. I know you guys are like, what the hell is she going to say? What's she going to say? Oh, I don't want to have to say it, but I have to say it because guys need to be prepared for what's coming. You do. So we're going to play some more music and have some conversations here. I want to give a shout out to Ingrid, who's tuned in from Germany. What? The global reach on this thing is becoming amazing. If you want to give shout outs or interact with me, 347-651-2468, 347-651-2468, or come into the public chat room on www.tawkradio.com/shows. In the player, there's a little talking bubble. Click it. It takes you somewhere, gives you some instructions to do some things. That's how you get in there and talk. I think there are 2 lovely people in the public chat room now hanging out. Go over and talk to them back and forth. You guys can also look in. I got a lot of voyeurs on the show. You guys look into the conversations and don't say anything. That's absolutely all right as well. Just glad you're tuned in and interacting with the show. Yes? All right. So as we continue here, let's see. I want to stay in the let's stay in the reggae vein for the time being. So right now I'm going to play Tingo. This is from Benetton, aka Jack Frost, here on the musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio. This is going to become my new anthem for 2021. I'm going to start it off from now, but for 2021, this song is going to be my anthem. This is my entire energy. This is the timing that I'm on right now. Tingle here on the musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
20 great team, Jack Frost. Don't wanna name. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingle, I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Get them rough and hang them, set them jump right through the window. Yeah, I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger. Yeah, I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Not like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. Where them a stress for? What are them a vex for? Insecurities make certain people act so extra. In a me Tesla, pull up at the rest stop. Now run out of gas if so I get some up the next stop. Yeah, certain people we don't pay them no mind. Them do the most to get attention, but we're going like we're blind, yeah. Some let jealousy ruin them lives. So when you step up in a life, your friends circle decline, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingle, I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Get them rough and hang them, set them jump right through the window, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Not like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. We all in on the same bubble of fight, different struggles with limited
TAWK Radio.
Imagine you won't work hard at the things I sell and somebody when I like you will look trouble. So say them I go do you something, do I can't trust what you see. Even salt looks like sugar. I talk about coulda, shoulda, woulda. Online them a chat off just forget viewers you see. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingle, I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Get them rough and hang them, set them jump right through the window, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Not like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. Where them a stress for? What are them a vex for? Insecurities make certain people act so extra. In a me Tesla,
TAWK Radio.
So I get some up the next stop. Yeah, certain people we don't pay them no mind. Them do the most to get attention, but we're going like we're blind, yeah. Some let jealousy ruin them lives. So when you step up in a life, your friends circle decline, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingle, I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Get them rough and hang them, set them jump right through the window, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger, yeah. I saw the tingle, yes I saw the tingle. Not like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. Talk to me, make a finger. Talk to me, make a finger.
TAWK Radio. Almost Mr. Q there, didn't I? Live radio, you guys. Unscripted, uncensored, unfiltered, and unapologetic. Damn it. We're going to have some conversations tonight. I got some super VIPs that are tuned in right now. What? No, not that one. So we have some independent film directors, script writers, producers tuned into the show tonight. My God. I need a production company name, damn it. There are some powerful things that we're doing behind the scenes. Before we get into all the doom and gloom that's coming, that we're talking about soon, I want to tell you guys some of the wonderful things that are happening behind the scenes at Talk Radio that we're working on. So starting in 2021, I'm trying to see if we could do it for January. But I know definitely in the early part of 2021, we are partnering with some very powerful people. I can't name drop everybody right now, but we definitely will be going back to doing our Cash App giveaways. That's number one. Number two, though, we do have some powerful connections with some production companies. So you guys will be able to look at independent films on our website. What? Okay. We'll also be developing and growing our social media platforms. So a lot of times we'll have things that are showing on the YouTube and the IGTV and all these other things we'll be working on that as soon as I get my interns back, we can do because I'm a tech idiot. I have no shame in saying that whatsoever. Okay. I also have a very new listener tuned in, top secret listener tuned in, Mr. JP. I won't embarrass him and say his entire name, but I'm pretty sure he knows who I'm talking about, Mr. JP. That's tuned in tonight from work, sneaking to listen to Talk Radio tonight. Hopefully this will not be the last time that he tunes in. Yes. We're also working on this one. This is so important to me. We're working on doing a car giveaway in 2021. Multiple cars, at least 4. Yeah, so maybe every 3 months or something along those lines. It's going to be tremendous. There are some things you guys are going to need to do in order to win them. Nothing hard, nothing crazy. Obviously, you're going to have a valid driver's license. Not really required that you have a clean driving record, but you will have to drive for a certain amount of hours per month. That's a thing. It's an actual thing. But we'll give you guys some more information about that soon in the coming weeks. I'm wanting to give you guys some more information about that, but we're giving away some cars. We're giving away some cars, damn it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And there'll be some very powerful things happening as it pertains to our social media. So I'll keep you guys informed about that as well. But I'm so excited about the things that are happening behind the scenes. Soon also, I think in the next couple of weeks, if you guys recall, there was an exclusive offer given to talkers and to be in the opening credits or the ending credits of a movie called Day After Quarantine. I was informed that several talkers got picked for that. They didn't tell me who yet, but I'll be able to let you guys know soon who that was. Let the winners know directly. I'm hoping that you guys will make sure to promote this movie on your social media so that people can see you in this movie. That's going to be so amazing. I only got to see a few of the outtakes and stuff, and what I saw was so freaking funny. It was so funny and so good, and I feel like it's going to be amazing. The movie is going to be streamed on Amazon Prime Video. And so congratulations so far to all of the people that made it into the movie. And everybody, my understanding is everybody that's in the opening credits and or the ending credits exclusively came from Talk Radio. So you guys are doing big things. Big things. It's a wonderful thing to be divinely connected to Talk Radio, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So let's get into some more music. And like I said, around 6:30-ish, I will tell you guys what the fuck happened. What's the breaking news I got? Oh my, This is the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio. I'm going to keep in this reggae vein until we have a conversation and switch out the genres of music and stuff, because I know you guys come here on Wednesdays to party. It's not normally this much talking on a Wednesday, but I felt like this could not hold off until Friday. And I know there's a lot of people that are not going to be tuned in this evening. I might have to touch on these topics again on Friday, but I don't mind. But I could not wait until Friday to give you guys this information I'm going to tell you. This breaking news could not wait until Friday. I need you guys to start getting mentally prepared, and let's have some real conversations about this. If I'm saying something that is rubbing you the wrong way or you want some more information on, please feel free. 347-651-2468. Hit me up and let's talk about it on Talk Radio. The next one we're going to play right now is, let's see, another independent artist. This is Chapter 9, Bad Priority, here on the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
A the big voice, big tune, bad artist. A the big voice, big tune, bad artist. A the big voice, big tune, bad artist. Yo, how enough I say them hype? True, them have a one house and them have a one car and I ride a big bike. But them other day a country I use cold stove and still I use candlelight. Them priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife some old chill on pipe, now fi take off the stripe. One, some boy no fi live long car, them a live wrong, me a fi sing me song. Two, I me no business a who from you a move lube on you and your crew. Three, coulda never pay school fee, but them in a dance all pamper laughing spree. Four, me see liquor pour pan floor, but your mother they a country a sleep out a door. Five, them boy they no fi survive, me no inna that, them pitney them a deprive. Six, them a go lose like the next vote out, but this a no politics. Them a say them hype, true them have a one house and them have a one car and a big bike. But them other day a country a use cold stove and still a use candlelight. Priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife somehow chill on pipe, me fi take off the stripe. Yeah, me know them, me know the type, ever clean, ever bossy. Them ever hype, look into this like he's a sniper, we sniper woman. Fi a live like him nah no life. He hurt me like he's a baby we gripe. He's a rebel angry like me want fi fight. No progression, dirty Israelite vagabond, but a man yeah, him do it fi spite. Make me rebuke them with all me might. Watch them a scatter light, them a scatter light. Don't come with me there, don't even try it. Fi burn them, yeah me have a right. Them a say them hype, true them have a one house and them have a one car and I ride a big bike. But them other day a country a use cold stove and still a use candlelight. Priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife, some old chill on pipe, me a fi take off the stripe. One,
TAWK Radio.
Them a live wrong, me a fi sing the song. Two, I me no business a who from you a move blue gun, you and your crew. Three, coulda never pay a school fee, but them in a dance all pamper laughing spree. Four, me see liquor pour pan floor, but your mother they a country a sleep out the door. Five, them boy they no fi survive, me no inna that. Them pitney them a deprive. Six, them a go lose like the Knicks vote out, but this a no politics. Them a say them hype. True, them have a one house and them have a one car and a ride a big bike. But them a that they a country a use coal stove and still a use candle light. Priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife, some old chill on pipe, me a fi take off the stripe.
TAWK Radio, TAWK Radio. Now, I'm going to play two more songs that takes us down to that 6:30 time frame. But I also want to give a reverse shout out. I do that from time to time. I had asked tech support in training to do something for me. I wanted you guys to be able to hear some audio of what I wanted to discuss this evening before I discussed it, and they flaked out on me. So this is why I'm always keeping Rex very close and the interns very close, and that's why the jobs are secure, because there's a lot of people behind the scenes that have heard me talking about these things and they try to step up to the plate. But I'm very, very, as much as you guys hear me play around on the air and I'm unscripted and all these things, I do take the job very seriously. And so people that want to work with us have to be very serious as well. So I wasn't able to get the audio clips, but I'm going to see if I can get them to play for Friday. But it's not going to stop me from having the conversation about what's coming up. And I'm going to encourage you guys to look up what I'm saying. And I'm also going to post on our Facebook page some of the information that I'm talking about after we discuss it here this evening, right? So you guys will have a three-pronged effect of what you're saying, because I can guarantee you when you tell your friends and your co-workers what I'm about to tell you guys, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Who's going to do that shit? But I'm telling you. Yeah. Serious. It's going to be serious. So as we continue here, the next one we're going to play, two more reggae songs, I think. Yes. Yep, two more. All right, then. So the next one we're going to play, I haven't played in a while, one of my favorites. This one is called The Best by Tifa here on the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
My body fuck. Him get the fuck. It body fuck. I don't cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room panic. Bad bitch pan the broom, shift womb pan it. Him sinking and my clutch, my vroom pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a Tiptronic. To all the pussy fit it all of the gymnastics, get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. So all my thing good, it make him have a scream out. And that's thing enough for doing, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a not even queen.
TAWK Radio.
The matty keen full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh. Car bank account deposits, everything I have it. Pum turn up, so I braff me a braff. A mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. My body fuck. Him get the fuck. It body fuck. I don't cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room panic. Bad bitch pan the broom, shift womb pan it. Him sinking and my clutch, my vroom pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a Tiptronic. To all the pussy fit it all and the gymnastics, get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this.
TAWK Radio.
In the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best punani in the world, you don't love feel this. To all my thing good, it make him have a scream out. Understand you not for doing, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a not even quint. The boy come already and him not even sink. The matic keen full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh, me I laugh. Car bank account deposits, everything I have it. Pump turn up, so I braff, me a braff. I'm a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best punani in the world, you don't love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best punani in the world, you don't love feel this.
TAWK Radio, TAWK Radio. Ooh, you guys. All right then. Oops. So I want to inform some people that are not tuned in from New York. A lot of times you guys ask me behind the scenes, like, you know, what's going on in New York? A lot of you are from across the country, across the world. And so it's crazy. Right now in New York City is where we broadcast from. It is freezing. It's literally colder than the polar bear's pussy outside right now. I said that, right? But I'm sweating. One of the downsides of being an old lady, fucking menopause or some shit. Now, mind you, I've been pausing men for the past 17 years. Don't see why I need the sweating and all that shit. Whatever. Anywho, live radio. I do have some special shout outs to give. Also, I forgot to mention that the exclusive for the production for the movie was given to us by Udenic Media. They're so freaking amazing. Always want to shout out to Udenic. Always shout out to Udenic Media and Global Films, right? Shout out to Jason Bunkley Photography as well. And I know I got some people here to shout out. We got some newbies that are tuned into the show. There's probably a lot of you. But when I'm informed that there are newbies listening to the show, I like to give you guys special homage, innit? So shout out to Crystal, Rennie, Latrell, Alan, Gerald Jenkins, Ken and Hampton that are tuned into the show as well. I was told that you guys are tuned in. I hope this won't be the last time. This is explicit content if you were not warned about this beforehand, but it's very informative, and I would love for you guys to invite you guys to come back to our Freaky Fridays this Friday night, where we're talking about the sexual requirements for cuffing season. Cypher says, my requirements for cuffing season. And you guys can also chime in and let me know what you think and what you want to do and what you do during cuffing season. You can leave a voicemail for us to play also on Friday, 347-450-3958, 347-450-3958. And tonight, if you'd like to interact with me, feedback back and forth about what we're going to talk about in a few minutes, 347-651-2468. I can only read what you send me. I cannot respond back to you on that line. Okay. So one more song. I know it's 6:30, you guys don't start with me. One more song, and then we'll talk about the breaking news here on Talk Radio's Worldwide Wednesdays tonight. This one I'm going to play is Through the Window from Cranium here on the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Zanwell. Our man come home early, so fi come outside now. And she want me fi jump through the window. Me tell her me now move, sister work with the flow. Come like she take man fi a papi show. The boy outside and I make be nice. Bone involved, so me go draw fi a knife. Somebody fi get slice. You want one thing me know, same way me come in, man I go. Oh please, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window she want me to leave. Me now dead in no closet. Things a man go through for crashes. Oh jeez, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window she want me to leave. Now dead in no closet. Things a man go through for crashes. She said, you don't want to fight him. The boy exercise stick like Mike Tyson. Me say well, me know you don't know talking. Boil some hot water make me burn that skin. Then again, look where me go get myself in. Comfortably in a shot of marina.
TAWK Radio.
This worse than a so proper show. Oh please, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window she want me to leave. Me now dead in no closet. Things a man go through for crutches. Girl please, she a ball and a beg and a plead. I tell me through the window me to leave. Hey girl you better stop it. Things a man go through for crutches. I was with my girl and then feel hard. she wanted. Me in a house and go on like say me live there. See there, what could I kick off the door, come kill me, yeah. Oh please, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window she want me to leave.
TAWK Radio.
Man go through the crutches. Oh jeez, she a ball and a beg and a plead. Through the window she want me to leave. Nah, they in no classic. Things a man go through the crutches. She invite me. I was with my girl. She invite me. I tell me through the window me to leave.
TAWK Radio with your hostess Cypher Kai on www.tawkradio.com/shows. Well. 1 second. There's someone having some technical difficulties. Reload the page. All right, so I don't want you guys freaking out about what I'm going to say. It is very important, but I don't want you tripping out. Don't trip out. This is where you sit down, you gather your thoughts. You need something to drink. Whether you drink or not, you need something to drink. Water, ginger tea, something with liquor in it. I'm just saying. But this is where you want to have some substantive conversations. We do shit around on the show. We talk a lot of stuff, but we do like to be very informative. So there's a lot of things that have happened from since I decided to talk about this on the show. A lot of things have come to that I was going to predict was going to happen, have happened anyway. So we'll talk about all of it. Yes? Right then. So in New York, before I start there, sorry. There's some things that were sent to me. You guys are always sending me stuff. Love you for that. And so I got some videos coming in about different things, celebrity things, this and that. I don't really do celebrity gossip as of right now, so I pass those things off. But when things come in I think are substantive and need to be spoken about, that people are usually afraid to speak about. You know those videos you guys get in like Messenger or like WhatsApp and it spreads around and you think it's a conspiracy theory, or you just figure they say, oh, take it down quickly, whatever. No, I say those things. Once I verify them, I say those things. Those things should not be hidden. They should be put on front page, and you guys should know about them and have an opportunity to know what's going on and to discuss them. Yes? So anytime we do a show, I'm going to encourage you guys to always listen closely and go back into the archives. Now, here we go. There was a video that was sent to me by a gentleman. He's an epidemiologist. Black guy. This video is circulating around. I'm going to see if there's a way that I can get it up on our Facebook page. Yes, and that would be www.facebook.com/TAWK radio. Sometime in the next couple of days, I'll get that up there. Right? So he's on the video. In fact, it's like a 10-minute long video. The concise version was him saying that there was a new resolution added to the New York State Bar that says that everyone in New York, the whole state, not the city, in the state, will have to take the COVID-19 vaccine. Yes? Now, of course, that is a really gigantic claim, isn't it? Gigantic. What you mean? Everybody's about 20 million people in this state, isn't it? Right? So I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Because let's get the fucks flying. Let me not be politically correct about this. Now, if you guys are in New York or you're on a national stage, New York has been very focal in what's going on with the coronavirus, yes? And so one of the things that's been happening recently is the nonsensory, this public shitstorm between the high school bullies, right? So Cuomo versus de Blasio, Trump versus Cuomo, all this other shit. Let's siphon through all of this. Let's siphon through all of the muckery, right? So the president has said, oh, New York is an anarchist city. He's not giving us money for this and that and that and that and that. Okay, it's been going on for a while. As of lately, he said, in April, when the vaccine becomes available, everybody is going to get it in the whole fucking United States. Even the places that he didn't recognize or part of the United States, like Guam and Puerto Rico, but not fucking New York. Not the place where he used to live, not the place he's got property, not here. Because he does not like our governor. Lord. Right? Let's sit there to the side for a second. And then our governor, King Cuomo, I call him King Cuomo, who had decided, arbitrarily, I am king. I can make people stay in their houses for as long as I'd like. I can close things. I can argue with them. I can do whatever the fuck I want, effectively, because I have these executive powers because of this pandemic that's going on. Bear with me. So Mr. Cuomo said, oh, well, that's okay. I don't trust Trump anyway. And this is before the election. I don't trust Trump anyway. And so any vaccine that's coming out, I'm going to have my own special team set up to check the ingredients and see if it's efficacy and all this other stuff, right? Really? I didn't believe that shit for 1 second. Didn't believe it for 1 fucking second, right? But it sounded good to some people. Now, Mr. Cuomo's been talking like he got 4 lips. I said that, 4 lips. Because while he's having this public back and forth with President Trump and making it seem as though he's got all New Yorkers' best interests at heart, this fucker, I said it, this fucker, passed through this resolution through the New York State Bar. Now, it wasn't done as a law, passed through as a resolution in the health section of the tucked away somewhere, punched under some things. You can Google it though. On November 7th of 2020, they passed this resolution where everyone in New York State will have to take a COVID-19 vaccine when it becomes available. And for those of you sitting there plotting, like I was plotting, oh, well, all of a sudden I'm going to be Jewish. Right? Or Seventh-day Adventist, not to be an asshole, just saying, it does not respect your religious views. It does not. It says it clearly. It does not respect your religious views or your own personal thoughts. King Cuomo has said that everyone in New York has to take a COVID-19 vaccine when it becomes available. Now, let's talk about some things, you guys, on Talk Radio. Let's fucking talk about some things on Talk Radio. Again, 347-651-2468. If you would like to make some commentary back and forth. And I invite you, let's start some arguments. When I say things on this platform, when I'm being a douche, I say I'm being a douche. When I say I got breaking news or I'm saying something, I challenge you guys. Open up a tab on your computer. This is an online show. Open up what I just said and Google it. November 7, 2020, there was a resolution passed in the New York State Bar that said, King Cuomo said everyone in New York State is going to have to take this COVID-19 vaccine when it comes out, and you cannot make the excuse for religious beliefs and all that other shit. Please open a tab and argue with me. Let's start an argument, please. Okay, now, on top of all of this, this guy, this guy. So, everyone has to take this vaccine, but the math doesn't work. Right? The math doesn't work. Let's not even get into the distribution aspect of this. The math doesn't work. And I'm not being an asshole, but I got information. I have first-hand information. I got politicos that listen to my show whose secrets I will keep and names I will keep discreet. I'm not looking for clout with this. So I confirm my stuff before I speak about things like this, right? But I also, from a very personal aspect, know the things I'm about to say. Now watch this, right? Now, not to negate anyone who passed away or has relatives, friends, co-workers who passed away from COVID. Not negating any of that shit. None of it. But the math doesn't work. And I'm also not knocking anybody who feels like when this vaccine rolls out, they should take it. Right? Not saying that. I'm just wanting to give you guys information to make informed decisions for what's going to work for you, your health, your family. Yes? That's all. Let's have some conversations, right? Okay. Now, not for nothing, we have about 325 million people in this country that are documented. We're not talking about the people that come in with the work visas, the ones who are undocumented, none of that. 325 million people documented. Yeah? Okay. Now, from that number, from since March until now, there has been less than, and I'm going up for a reason. I know the number, I think, as it stands today, there's 250,000 coronavirus deaths in the US as of today. The reason why I'm going to say less than 300,000, because these numbers are going through the roof astronomically, and we're going to talk about that in a second as well, because this is Talk Radio, and damn it, we're going to talk about it, and my producers trust me. So, there we go. Bob's your uncle. Right? So, less than 300,000 people have died from this virus. And I happen to know for a fact they've been fudging these numbers. We're going to get to that in a minute. And I got proof and receipts. Proof and receipts. Proof and fucking receipts. I don't just talk out of my neck, and I don't just talk because I have a microphone in front of my face. Right? Now, with less than 300,000 people dying across the country, this country, right? We've got 20 million people in New York State that you want to force to take a vaccine that no one's properly tested. In the history of nothing, in the history of nothing, has a vaccine ever come through in less than 5 years. In less than 5 years. Not to mention, a lot of the millennials and Generation X's and Generation Z's have gone to do tech things and other things. There's not too many scientists out there, is it? And then all of a sudden now you've got this influx of fucking scientists that have now sped through this thing that's so good for you. Ooh. I'm going to start some arguments tonight, people. I'm going to start some arguments tonight. So I say that to say, in any other situation, where there had been a banking thing or something, the percentage alone would not make you make a movement like that. But for the fact, as I told you guys before, please go back into my archives and challenge me. I don't want you guys thinking I'm saying this shit because, she's just saying that shit now. Because no, go back in my archives months ago. My talkers know, my A1 day ones know. I've been telling you guys exactly how this shit was going to play out. I told my talkers months ago that if you guys are in the public chat room, speak about it. If you're going to go on my Facebook page, speak about it. I told you guys that when this thing came down, it was going to be a situation of, okay, the numbers are up, because there was a conversation. There was a conversation that was had that depending on the COVID numbers is how they were going to disseminate federal funds for that first stimulus package. They were using people for money. So the numbers were skewed. And in that regard, when Trump said it, I believed him, because I know that for a fact. I know this because I got receipts, like I said. Outside of doing this show, I do other business that would put me in circles to know and be privy to certain things, right? And I happen to know there were contracts being given for all kinds of things behind the scenes. And that conversation was had about federal funding being given out based on COVID numbers. I also know 10 people personally that died during COVID from other things, but were given COVID diagnoses. And let me tell you how it went down for most of them. What was happening was, I got receipts, people. Don't challenge me on this shit. Come for me if you want to. Lawyers, come for me if you fucking want to. I got my receipts, yeah? So, how it was going down was, at least in these 10 instances, I don't know about everybody else, right? People died from other things. And then, when their bodies were released, because you couldn't do funerals for a while, there was no gatherings allowed and all that. So everything was about cremations. It gotten to a point in New York, it's gotten so violent and so confusing, they started to have armed guards in the funeral homes. Armed guards, guns and everything in the funeral homes. I had the displeasure of having to go and assist one of my friends in getting something done for a relative of his that passed away. And when we got there, I know something else had happened to her. And they had a little folder. They gave him all her paperwork. They handed her the box with her cremated body in it with all the fucking ashes on top of it. So disgusting and disrespectful. Right? So I had to yell at the funeral director to clean that off. That was a whole scene in itself. He's so traumatized. He's like, I said, don't you do that. Then they hand him the death certificate. And there's nothing in the space for the cause of death. So I said to him, I said, well, what does it say on it? Because before he went, they told him, it's COVID, this. But nowhere on that death certificate did it say so. So I said, well, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. So I said, well, ask the guy what's going on. I have no right to say anything. It's not my relative. So he asked the guy, and this asinine guy that owns this funeral home, I almost want to put him on front page right now, has the gall, after doing this for 30-something years, to tell my friend that if it says nothing is natural causes. What the fuck? Really? 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 Even if that's the case, and I know they don't write it that way, they say heart attack or some other shit, you put it on the death certificate. Didn't say anything, it was blank. Yet the folder, because I know my eyes are very fast because I'm a nosy bitch, the folder that he had that he took the paper from that was empty, his folder said COVID-19. So I said to him, I said, well, how come her thing is empty, but your folder says COVID-19? And he turned it down very quickly. He says, no, it doesn't. So I picked it up. I said, yes, it does. What's this? There's got to be something in here that says this. There was a separate piece of paper, a separate printout that was given to the funeral home with her name, her stats, her birthday, what hospital bed she was in, the whole 9 yards. And on that paper said she died from COVID. But they were smart enough not to put it on a fucking death certificate because that was a lie. Because if anybody exhumed her body, she did not die from COVID. I know that for a fact. This was an older African-American woman who they wanted in the beginning of this, when they thought ventilators could actually save people from this fucking pandemic, they wanted an excuse to take her off of it. So how do you make the excuse of getting the nigger, I said it, off the fucking ventilator without looking like a dick or getting sued potentially? You say she's got something, you snatch her off of it, and you give it to the white person in the room, in the bed next to her. That's what you do, right? That's what they did, right? So now I start to do some math, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm a businesswoman. I said, yo, you know what? It would make sense if the funeral directors have this piece of paper, and all of you guys who had family members that passed from this COVID, my air quotes are up right now, if you didn't get paperwork, go and get it. Something should say that your relative died from COVID. You should have something in your possession that says that. Because trust me, the funeral homes have it. Because when you think about it, no matter what essential service business might go down in this economy, in the pandemic or whatever, one thing that is constant is birth and death. Birth and death, right? So if I'm accustomed per body of making about $15,000, not to be morbid, per person that passes away, and now all of a sudden I've got to do these rush cremations, even my most expensive urn is going to cost a max of about $1,500. I'm losing a lot of money. Somebody has to make me whole. So when you have this COVID separate paper that the funeral directors are holding, they can probably use it for their insurance or whatever the hell else they were going to use it for, while he was not inclined initially to give it to my friend. But of course, you know my ass, I made him do it and make copies of it too, right? So I can tell you there's a lot of shit been going on, a lot of smoke and mirrors been going on. On top of that, let's talk about some other things. When I come back from playing some music, we'll discuss another side of this thing as far as the vaccine itself is concerned. Which companies are the furthest along? And what I think about that. Here on Talk Radio's Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6, I'm going to continue on with some, you know what? I feel real brolic right now. I'm going to play some hip hop right now. One of my favorite songs that seems to offend the sensibilities of so many people. But this one is called, where is it? Show My Ass by Fat Youngin and Yella Beezy here on TalkRadio.com's musical mix at 6.
Jay Cameron.
Show my ass, show my ass, ooh. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass, ooh. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag.
I'm a stack, never blow my cash. Cut a bitch out so fast. I'm a flip, got a hoe so mad. Big block corner, got a hoe so sad. White trim, say your hoe so trash. Call her up, then your hoe gon' smash. You a joke, so your hoe gon' laugh. And I fuck in your bed, so your hoe so bad. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. If I say we got smoke, then you don't wanna jump in. I got a hoe that got a hoe, she hunch, hoes and hunch niggas. I'm in this bitch 1 deep, and I ain't scared of 1 nigga. Hey, don't get slum nigga. Show my ass in a double R. Hey, nigga drink lean by the jar. Hey, ride my dick, but ain't got a car. Hey, what's feelings? What that? Nigga, I ain't got no heart. Nigga kept it real from the start. If you still bitch, then play your part.
Show my ass, show my ass, ooh. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass, ooh. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag. They pass the nigga the ball, like youngin', don't stop, nigga, keep going. I'm up on the Adderall, the money coming in, and it keep going. Go. I might go cop me a phone, I hop out and look like I've been torn. You know these niggas be boring, and sleep on a nigga like they been snoring. I gotta fill up the bag, remember them days I was damn bad. No, we ain't going outside, you flexing with it, then we taking your sack.
TAWK Radio.
So we cuffing the cash, but these niggas cuffing these bitches, and we leave a bitch in the past. 4 pockets full, just like little baby, that's probably why my pants sad. Don't mean to brag, we make it look easy, that's probably why these niggas mad. They thought I was capping, they wanna believe me, that's why I gotta show my ass. We ran that money up fast, just throw them hundreds in the bag. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag, show my ass, show my ass. Bitch, I'ma show my ass, show my ass, show my ass. Cause I got a bag.
TAWK Radio, TAWK Radio. You guys are so animated about this. I love it. Let's have some conversations about this. Let's talk about this, you guys. Yeah. This is what the conversation is about. Let's talk about this. So, Ooh. All right. Woo, you got, listen, we're going to talk like we're grown tonight. First, I want to address some of the things that were said by someone in the public chat room. So shout out to Miss Niani that's here in the public chat room. Let's get into some of the things she said. Beautiful picture, by the way, Miss Ma'am. All right. She says, first of all, this is entirely the government's fault. They allowed the former president and his constituents to force them to open the country back prematurely for financial reasons when there was not one reputable scientist that backed this decision. Okay. The numbers are spiking dramatically, she says. If the country had kept its quarantine methods for longer, the spread would have been slowed down significantly. And if we were actually able to have a more comprehensive stimulus, we wouldn't have had to rush into opening amid this problem in the first place. Also, if you know people, I guess this one is for me. She's directing this one to me. Okay, let's talk about it. What you got for me, lady? Also, if you know people who have been personally affected by this pandemic directly, why wouldn't you want to take every precaution necessary to protect yourself and the people you care about? Yes, it's a dramatic measure to require widespread vaccinations, but this wouldn't have to be such a massive and revolutionary idea for Americans if we had a healthcare system that was actually designed to take care of its citizens rather than bleed them dry for money. Ooh. Well, hello, Miss Ma'am. Now, look here. As I mentioned before I started talking, I said, anyone who feels like they need to take this vaccination because they feel like for themselves it will make them feel safe, I'm all for them doing that. For your own personal stuff, that's for you. The people that I knew that were affected by this, unfortunately passed away. I don't know anyone who's actively had it and got over it or whatever. I don't know, right? Now, I'm simply saying this, and this is the part I wanted to discuss after we played some music, right? My next thing about the vaccination is a couple things. So they're saying Moderna, I believe, is it Moderna? No, Pfizer. Pfizer is saying that they have a vaccination that's 95% effective. That's what they're saying. I think they only tested it on like 50,000 people or less, but somehow they're willing to roll this thing out to the entire country and I think across the globe as well, because they have a partner in with a German laboratory, and so they're going to be rolling this stuff out. They want to look for emergency distribution and all those things, right? Now, one of the other videos that was sent to me, and I'm going to have to look at that one again when I play another song. I don't want to mess it up. But this one is from AstraZeneca. They're saying some of the ingredients in the AstraZeneca vaccine are disturbing, to say the least. But I believe it because I know a lot of scientists, I know a lot of doctors, and I know what goes in, for the most part, into doing experiments, especially for vaccines and things. You need certain things to experiment on. Not everything that you use would be done on a rat. Let's be honest about that, right? They don't just do experiments on mice, right? Because as though their DNA seems to be similar to humans, at some point you still need some kind of human interaction with DNA and all these other things. I'm sure I've got some big brain nerds that can talk to me about this behind the scenes. Just saying, because I know I've got some intellectuals and some scientists for sure that listen to the show. They'll help me along. Or correct me, either one. I'm all for it. But so what happened, I believe, I think I mentioned on one of the Friday shows, when Pfizer came out with their results, I think like a week or two ago, and they said, I think it was at 94.5% efficacy or something along those lines, right? I found it odd that the CEO of the company at the time had decided to sell some of his shares. Now, before you guys trying to start coming for my neck, or your financial consultants and whatnot, yes, they said that he had predetermined a sell price, that if he hit a certain number, he would sell a certain amount of shares, bip. But I just found it odd. It just moved my spirit a little different. And I told you guys before about my empathic abilities, things that move me in a certain way. I just, keep me unsettled, right? So when he sold the things, he only made like $5-point-something million, like bullshit money, considering how much money him and his company would make if this vaccine can do what it says it can do. And so for me, it just kind of felt like a cry out from him on his part without putting a direct target on his back to say, look, if I'm the CEO of this company that's literally poised to make billions of dollars, and as a CEO, which most of them get paid salary and shares of the company, I'm about to be shit rich, but I'm selling a very big portion of my shares. That just didn't sit well with me. I'll be honest, it did not. So I said, maybe that's his way. At least the way I felt was his way of crying out and saying, please, you guys, if I don't have confidence in this thing that I'm in charge of, you guys might not want to take this either. That's how I felt. I can't prove it. It's how I felt. Right? Just saying, we're talking on talk radio. It's how I felt. Right? So that was done. And then Moderna comes out. I think they got some, I forgot what their rate of efficacy is supposed to be. And then there's another company, AstraZeneca. That's the one I'm going to look into. There's a specific component in the AstraZeneca one too, actually, that are quite disturbing. And I want to make sure I don't mess it up. I'm going to actually get a paper and pen and write it down. So when I come back, I can tell you guys so you can go and look it up too. Want you to go and look it up. Yeah? So we'll talk about that when I come back from playing some music. There's also some more commentary coming in behind the scenes. Someone's saying that they made patients sign DNRs, meaning do not resuscitate. So many people of color, their deaths were accelerated during this pandemic at the beginning of it. Really? So was it, whether they were on the ventilators or not? You guys are giving me so much information. God. Okay, so Philly's also ground zero for testing. We're getting the very first batches of vaccines as soon as it's available. We're going to be the guinea pigs so New York City and the rest of the country should be good once we donate our bodies to science for y'all. Wow. First we saved the country from Trump. Now we're going to save the world from Corona. Oh my goodness. Well, shout out to the people in Pennsylvania. I didn't know you guys are getting it first, but also what's important to know is what happens in New York tends to has a ripple effect at the very least in the tri-state area, which is New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania, and in California. It's like a sister city. So whatever happens here, don't feel like, well, we're in California, that can't happen to us. And no, what happens in New York, even though New York is a ghost town right now, it is still the capital of the world. Everybody from every walk of life knows New York City. Whether it be the Statue of Liberty, Broadway, something, they know New York City. So what happens here will dictate a lot of things. Yeah? So I just want you guys to decide what you're going to do. Now, here's the thing for me. I feel like, and again, not negating anybody who got killed in the police violence or anything like that, but for all of those people who are awakened and got woke in the past couple of months that were going out and looting and burning things because people that you didn't know got killed. What are you willing to do for the people that you do know, that they are now wanting to turn into walking guinea pigs? What do you do in the face of this forcible vaccine that no one's really saying what's in it, and to know what the lasting side effects of it's going to be? Are you guys going to stand up and for that too? I'm not saying to go loot and burn things, but will you not do some kind of pushback? Because what happened the last time when this thing first started, and they told everybody to sit their asses in the house until I say so. Sit down, naughty puppies, until I tell you to get up. There was no real information going on, even though these guys were on the TV for an hour, 2 hours at a time. There was no real information coming out. Nothing but doom and gloom and who's dying, and look it. But there's no real information going out. They wanted to pelt you guys with this narrative of it's doom. And when you hear that enough, think about a child that's being scolded, right? How many times does your parent have to tell you you're not good enough? And all when you're an adult and you're making billions of dollars and you're doing all kinds of things, accolades from everybody, what you still always long for is that one parent to tell you, good job, attaboy, that's my girl. You still long for it. So once someone pelts you with a narrative long enough, it will mentally beat you down. And they know this, right? So again, those of you who feel like you need to take the vaccine, I hope it works out for you. I'm not inclined to take it personally. And you guys don't have to follow my own personal. I'm not inclined to take it. Now, does that mean I have to relocate out of New York State? I don't know. What that actually means, I don't know. Can they actually force people to take it? How are they going to go about doing it? I was telling you guys from before, months ago, all this test tracing shit, when you guys are so quick to want to go back out because you could not eat in your house all of a sudden. You had to be back out in the restaurants and I had to go out. I got to be out. You should be out because keeping you away from your family, keeping you away from your prayer leaders in your community was also part of the pandemic. They want you guys to stay isolated and mentally fucked up. I believe that. But there was also a price to pay when you went to these restaurants. They had you go in and you have to give your name and a contact number. So even if you figure, oh, well, I didn't go to the testing site and I don't have this and this and this, you still went out. So if somebody in that restaurant got COVID, they have to tell people where you are. They get to call your phones. They get to track you and hunt you down. I'm thinking, and give you this thing. How they're going to do it, I don't know. But they were doing a lot of overly aggressive things, out of character things, under the guise of executive orders and all this other stuff. And for the most part, people rolled over and allowed it to happen. So what are all of you awakened people going to do now? Are you going to line up like sheep to be a fucking guinea pig? I can say I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to say it on my show, and I don't give a shit which government agency hears me or not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not volunteering to do it. They would literally have to hold me down and break the fucking needle in my arm. I'm not doing it. It's my own thing. Now, also with me saying that though, I've also been very good about keeping to myself. So I'm not being defiant and saying, well, I'm not wearing a mask or I'm not doing this and I'm out in crowds and I'm speaking to people. No, I've been tucked away doing my broadcast in my house without my staff here at all, being responsible. But I am not inclined to be a guinea pig for anybody. I'm really not. And how dare them say, fuck your God. I decide what goes in you. Really? Because that's effectively what they said. I mean, you guys can spin it any way you like. They said, your religion means nothing to me. I have decided that you have to take this thing. So you have to take this thing. I don't care who you pray to. I don't care what you believe. Bob's not your uncle. That's what they're saying. Let's talk about it. Of course, it's all about control. It really is. You guys are like, it's all about control. Of course it is. Of course it is. And like I said, so I'm going to play some more music, 2 more songs. I'm going to find this information on this vaccine, the part that I want you guys to go and look up. And yeah, let's have some conversations about this tonight on Talk Radio. This is Worldwide Wednesdays on Talk Radio. The next one we're going to play is Thug Love from Aria featuring Dream Doll here on the Musical Mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Don't need your bag, just give me your time. I wouldn't care if that's all you had. Can you keep it real and hold me down when it gets bad? Wanna love with no cap, want all the strings attached. Got a nigga wondering where it's at. I'm looking for something more, something real so deep. The kind of love that's enough for a thug like me. I need a thug love, the kind of love that make me feel some. I need a nigga that's a real one. Tell me, are you that somebody? Cause I don't do this shit with everybody. I need a thug love, the kind of love that make me feel some. I need a nigga that's a real one. Tell me, are you that somebody? Cause I don't do this shit with everybody.
Dream, I need that thug. Let him know who you slap my out in public, choking me while you curse me out of a dumb shit. That be exciting me, that make me want you in soup. Tell me your secrets, I won't leak ish, but just don't ever lie to me. You couldn't name it better than anything else you be settling. We get wetter than all these you sick of, I got some of your medicine. The head is fire, sat on the spot till you satisfied. You got a one it as bad as I. God is my alibi, you know the vibe.
I need a thug love, the kind of love that make me feel some. I need a nigga that's a real one. Tell me, are you that somebody? Cause I don't do this shit with everybody. I need a thug love, the kind of love that make me feel some. I need a nigga that's a real one. Tell me, are you that somebody? Cause I don't do this shit with everybody. I need a thug love, I need a nigga that's a real one. I need a thug love for a thug like me.
TAWK Radio, TAWK Radio, with your hostess Cypher Kai on the Worldwide Wednesdays. Musical mix at 6347-651-2468, 347-651-2468. If you guys want to talk to me back and forth, you seem to have a lot to say about this topic this evening. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it and sharing the link around. Get the information out. Get the information out, yes? That song was shorter than I thought, so I didn't get a chance to look at what I needed to. So next we're going to play here is Keisha by Big No featuring Fancy. This is Keisha here on the Musical Mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Y'all know who it is. Yo, baby mama, baby daddy. No. My name might be in her phone under Mika. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. My name might be in her phone under Mika. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. 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 Got a bad bitch, yeah, so he feel himself. Only if he knew he'll kill himself. And I'm from the north, no they hate that. Biggest boss, I don't even need a Maybach. Nobody can't play me. Turn this gin and water to a JT. I don't know him no respect. He ain't my nigga. He ain't got more money than your side nigga. Big bag, got money, but it's more to get. Living single, we gon' ball, be over 10. Say this dick should be illegal, but it's so legit. Niggas better wake up, bring the Folgers in. Do us as a favor, go home big. Cause the pole on my hip got a whole dig. That's a big ladder, that's a big factor. So don't put my real name in your phone, man. My name might be in her phone under me. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. My name might be in her phone under Mika. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Yeah. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Yeah. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Yeah. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. You better check it, girl, no ain't the one to check. Got my name in the jack and the BFF. You playing 2K, she hit me with the text. Saying he a good dude, but you fuck the best. Hold up, it ain't broke, don't fix none. Yeah, he broke, but he know how to fix some. He know how to fix your car, I know how to hit you off. I be there to pipe you down when that nigga took you off. I'm just trying to fuck the night, he the Huxtable type. I'm in the bag and work, ain't the cuffing you tight. I'm just trying to chill, yeah, is that cool though? Give me ass there and brain, she a fool though. She can make it crazy, but y'all can be the crazy. Have a fam like a foe, I don't want your baby. Take this plan B, even though I rub it up. Just show her what I taught you, Valentine's coming up. My name might be in her phone under Mika. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. My name might be in her phone under Mika. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better.
Light skin or dark skin, man, that shit don't matter. I'm with whoever gon' pay me and fuck me better. Oh, you got a little bread, watch that shit get wetter. So when I send that eggplant, just meet me right at the telly. But I got a little joint, so I'm keeping it peace. I'ma say you in my phone under my bitch key. Mainly back, fuck bitches, I'ma get this money. Hear your pussy straight trash, you don't get nothing from it. I got a nigga that's gon' love me, one gon' give me money, one gon' fix the car if that bitch stop running. These niggas ain't shit, so I ain't either. I don't even want the cake if I can't eat no pieces. Oh, or a nigga Nathan, who the fuck is him? I want a money getting nigga or a bad little femme. Oh, you got a little bitch with all owe her shit. Just say me in your phone under your nigga Vic.
My name might be in her phone under Mika. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. My name might be in her phone under Mika. I'm light skin, she might have put it under Keisha. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Yeah. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Yeah. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better. Yeah. Niggas cheat, yeah, bitches do it better.
TalkRadio.com's Worldwide Wednesdays with your hostess Cypher Kai. I almost missed that cue, you guys, doing my research. Want to make sure I give you guys valid information. So shout out to all of the people that are still hanging on, who's like, what the hell is this? But it's so interesting. And you guys are looking it up. You're saying, yo, I'm finding the information. I'm telling you guys, I don't just shit talk on this show. I do have a lot of fun doing that, but not tonight. Tonight's not about the shit talking. Tonight's about the talking. We're talking on Talk Radio tonight. So I need to play one more song so I can do one more bit of research before I come back and talk to you guys some more about these vaccines and what's potentially in at least some of them, that they're admitting that are in some of them. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to carry on now with Headlock by Yella Beezy featuring Young Thug here on the Musical Mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Say JT, I say I want my young nigga shit with this one, you feel me? Hey, and I got the streets too, you know? I got it.
Blame it on Monster.
I got it. Hey, I got your bitch in the headlock. Fucked on that bitch and I sped out. Hit the gas looking for red dot. Headlock. Kicking bitch shit till my legs lock. What the fuck, nigga, them fed costs. 2 to 3 knock a bitch head off. Headlock. Young nigga around me rogues. You ain't gotta ask, I'm told. Big 4-5, I'm 4. I bust a nigga head open. Killers on side, they scope. And I put the play in motion. Hey, you bumpin', I hope that you bout it, nigga. Got all of my little niggas riding, nigga. And your shit, they gon' make you come out it, nigga. Got oozes and choppers, nigga. Cuppin' that bitch and she garbage, nigga. I shoot her a test, she come swallow, nigga. We ain't worried about him. We ain't worried about shit. He so tender dick. I can send the players way wide. He so worried about a bitch. These niggas say they gangsta. Talking rah, but he ain't really murking shit. He ain't really hurting shit. He in the car with him and gotta be careful, little bitch. Cause it's gon' get hit. He'll be the first one to snitch. He'll be the first one to switch. The first one to bitch. He'll be the first one to trip. Oh shit, now look at this. What happened to the tough time? Nigga just bumpin', that's bluff time. I swear my little niggas cop time. 50 niggas with me got a bunch more coming. Hey, I got your bitch in the headlock. Fucked on that bitch and I sped out. Hit the gas looking for red dot. Headlock. Kicking bitch shit till my legs lock. What the fuck, nigga, them fed costs. 2 to 3 knock a bitch head off. Headlock. Young nigga around me rogues. You ain't gotta ask, I'm told. Big 4-5, I'm 4. I bust a nigga head open. Killers on side, they scope. And I put the play in motion. Hey,
I pour out the purple potion. I made Lil' Mon get the motion. The coupe is all white like it's lotion. You talking like hoes and they notice. AK, you stop all your motion. I put some on your head like Yoshi. I'm off the paddock, got sex. That's the bitch where I hip and it's snatched. That little bitch coming back like I'm crack. I had told that bitch Gucci my slacks. I had got his ass shot in the back. Paid the cops to cover my tracks. Get the mop, too big for the spatula. She had came on my dick and I spread it. Can't go back and go far by the straggler. Get them pounds out the bags and we bagging them. I had push 20 sounds on the Devon truck. Then I told the little bitch get her caddy up. Through the cortiscope I see they mad at us. Yeah, I see they mad at us. With the black
TAWK Radio.
She ain't American. Better shopping bell harder than America.
I got your bitch in the headlock. Fucked on that bitch and I sped out. Hit the gas looking for red dot. Headlock. Kicking bitch shit till my legs lock. What the fuck, nigga, them fed costs. 2 to 3 knock a bitch head off. Headlock. Young nigga around me rogues. You ain't gotta ask, I'm told. Big 4-5, I'm 4. I bust a nigga head open. Killers on side, they scope. And I put the play in motion.
TalkRadio.com's Worldwide Wednesdays. All right, this is where you get your papers and pens, people. Get your papers and pens, people. Get your papers and pens, people. Whew. All right, so I promise you the heaviness is almost over. And we'll be able to party, listen to some music, and do some shout-outs after this. We got to get the information out. We got to get it out. So one of the videos that was sent to me as well came to me by way of some of our UK listeners and counterparts. And so they had gotten a hold of one of the boxes of the AstraZeneca vaccine, the COVID-19 solution, the injection solution. And so it has something in it called ChAdOx1. So let's say ChAdOx1-S, right? It's a recombinant. So you guys can look up what recombinant means, but effectively it is something that you put together to swap out and change out how DNA functions. And one of the other ingredients in this thing is MRC5, which effectively is tissues from an aborted 14-week-old lung tissue specifically, of an aborted 14-week-old fetus, white Caucasian male fetus. And so before you guys go, oh, that's some Frankenstein type shit, I don't believe that. First of all, look things up. So I'll give you the information again. CHADOX1-S, the recombinant. Look up what recombinant means. And then MRC5, right? Google these things. Challenge me. Argue with me. Yeah? But why is it so crazy for you guys to think science? There's so many people that had to die for science, and God bless them. God knows how many times metal fell out the sky when they're trying to start fly planes, all kinds of other things. This happens, right? But my bigger thing then now is all of the, besides the awoken people that I want to say awake, what happens, what's going to happen now when this thing has to roll out for all the Republican states and all of the Trump supporters who didn't even want to wear their mask? What's their behavior going to be? Are they going to roll over now and line up and take these vaccinations, or will they stand up and say, no, we're not doing it? There's even logistics. I even have a logistics thing that was one of the industries I'm connected to behind the scenes and off the air is the trucking and transportation industry. One of my colleagues who was who was offered the opportunity to transport these vaccines when they come out for a lot of money, has declined it, for his own, his own personal reasons, his own personal beliefs. But I'm privy to how they plan on rolling this stuff out. I will also make that stuff available on our social media sometime over the weekend maybe after Friday, maybe on the Instagram or something. You guys can see. I don't speak about things that I don't know about. And if ever I'm on the show and I'm saying something that's out of turn and you guys check me on it, I'm happy to correct it. My ego's not so big I can't correct it. But I try really hard to make sure, even without my interns being here, that I research things before I open my mouth. Yeah? And I've got receipts to back up the things that I say. So look these things up. And so I want you guys, like I said, if you feel like you need to do it, like the people that are telling me from Pennsylvania, they're willing to step forward and be the guinea pigs for the rest of us to be safe. That's a very noble thing. Right? A lot of people are not built like that. I personally don't want to be a guinea pig for anybody, not even myself, So think about, how this works for you, what you might need to do. This might be a time, and not to be an ass, right? But this is just from a greater thinking point. Maybe some people might want to start considering moving to some Republican-led states. This might be advantageous during this time. Yes, you voted for a Democratic president-elect. But maybe you might want to consider moving to a Republican-led state where they won't push these things on you if you're not inclined to take it, right? And then I'm more concerned with how they're going to go about rolling this thing out. They were quick to put the National Guard on the millennials that were outside looting when the black people were getting killed. Yet I didn't see any National Guard rolled out when they had the Million MAGA March the other day, where people are outside with armed guns, and the president's hiding in the fucking White House like it's a bunker. And if you guys think about all the biggest world leaders that were taken down over the past, let's say, decade and a half, when they found Osama bin Laden, he was hiding in a fucking hole somewhere. Saddam Hussein too, hiding in a fucking hole somewhere. And now we got the president barricading himself into the goddamn White House. The White House was built, look up at history, built during war times in this country on the backs of slaves. I think it was even burned down once. Never ever a fence or a wall or anything put up. He didn't finish the goddamn Mexican war, but he's got a fucking fence around the White House. Hunkered down in there like he doesn't want to leave, doesn't want to do his job, right? And also, with the amount of COVID numbers going through the roof, him not wanting to concede an election that he lost, not doing his job, actively not doing his job, cut down all speaking engagements, firing people left and right who are disagreeing with him. Has nobody thought of the word treason? It didn't come up at all. All of a sudden, it's not in the dictionary anymore. Really? This has got to be some level of treason. The fact that he's literally urinated all over the Constitution for the past 4 years. All right, we kind of get past that. He's almost gone. But right now, this dereliction of duty and taking care of and be responsible for the people of your country has got to be some level of treason that no one's talking about on either side. And that's what I said before. This Republican Democratic thing is a fucking farce. It's everybody's in it for themselves and what they can get while they're in there. Right? Let's talk about it, you guys. Let's talk about it. And in the middle of a financial crisis and everything going haywire financially in New York and all across the place, Mr. King Cuomo is getting a $25,000 pay increase starting at the beginning of the year. Let's just get into everybody's fucking business right now. Why not? So while most people are not working, more people won't be working and locked in their houses during the winter time, during the holidays. They don't want you to spend time with your family or anything. King Cuomo is getting an increase in his pay. Ha! Anyway, TalkRadio.com's Worldwide Wednesdays. Now we can do some shout outs and have some fun, can't we? So the next song we're going to play. Do you have any more hip hop to play? No. There are one more left. Let me see. One more. I do. One more. We'll play one more hip hop and then we'll get to all the socaaholics who decided this is very heavy and you guys want to shake your ass tonight, because I want to shake my ass tonight. I'm very happy to be here with you guys. I also want to thank you guys as well, not only for coming over, supporting the show and spreading this link around like an STD. We love you. But I was feeling like, I wasn't feeling like myself before I came on the air. And as soon as I put these headphones on, as soon as I could see all of you guys there waiting, all the interactions coming in behind the scenes, it's like euphoric almost. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful for you guys. Really, really, really tremendously grateful for you guys to be connected to the show and loving this shit and just supporting everything that I do, the things that fly out of my mouth. So I love you much. I do. I love you much. So, this is one of two of our independent artists. This one is from Mr. 3-0 called Drive the Boat here on the Musical Mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Hola DJ Social.
She feeling me and I'm feeling her too. All my music, she digging the shit. We tried to Netflix and chill her to doom and she just started sucking the dick. I had to throw some niggas off the boat cause ain't nobody sinking my ship. I let her ride the boat just like she Megan Thee Stallion, she working them hips. She wanna drive the boat, I let her ride the boat. She got a front hitting both, cause this ain't no paddle boat. She tried to go down, she whipped out my man, she said you gotta lie the boat. Now she wanna drive the boat, I let her drive the boat. I let her jump on the boat like she Megan. Ain't no pulling out, I'm shooting like Stephen. She think I'm coming first, girl, what you bet? I pop a Percocet, it got me legging. Yo, bitch, she going down, young jock. Shawty, she still going, but it pop. She said her boyfriend locked up. Fuck on this bitch while he fucking the sock. Look, Shawty a big old freak. She put my name on them big old cheeks. These niggas skinny like he don't eat. Think I'm a plumber, I'm fixing her leak. I get the head just to make sure her brain work. Tried to get me to eat it, it ain't work. I was hitting the teacher from Wise High School. Gave me an A, told me great work. I got the key to the streets, Lucci. Fuck designer, boy, I'm done wearing Gucci. I'm the pilot, got the key to the boat. Cut off my homie, I hope he can float. Give her a plan B, don't panic. Bitch, we ain't going out like Titanic. I see it up on my body, I'm throwing him on the boat and drop him off in the Atlantic. She feeling me and I'm feeling her too. All my music, she digging the shit. We tried to Netflix and chill her to doom and she just started sucking the dick. I had to throw some niggas off the boat cause ain't nobody sinking my ship. I let her ride the boat just like she Megan Thee Stallion, she working them hips. She wanna drive the boat, I let her ride the boat. She got a front hitting both, cause this ain't no paddle boat. She tried to go down, she whipped out my man, she said you gotta lie the boat. Now she wanna drive the boat, I let her drive the boat. She pulled me in the room, she just started riding. Shorty, she think like she come from the islands. Hit it, she stalking me, calling my name when she see me. Tiana Taylor calling Byron. Pull up with work, they like what's in the box. She from Jamaica, I'm pulling her locks. Got this baby mama driving a boat. Disrespect, he getting thrown off the dock. Shorty fat, her booty big like a yacht. Stay with my gun and his lady is hot. We on the block beating up the pots. You in the house laying on your back. Told me pull up, I kick push like I'm Lupe. I got some Henny, Patron, and Douce. Listen to me, she don't care about what you say. Play with the gang, I'ma aim at your toupee. Got a bag and fix my teeth like I'm Cardi B. Mommy, she happy, she proud of me. Net worth say 33 million. Google, why the hell you lie to me? I'm about to buy me a boat, then buy me a boat, then buy me a boat. She wanna ride the boat. Put her head back, then I look at her throat. She feeling me and I'm feeling her too. All my music, she digging the shit. We tried to Netflix and chill her to doom and she just started sucking the dick. I had to throw some niggas off the boat cause ain't nobody sinking my ship. I let her ride the boat just like she Megan Thee Stallion, she working them hips. She wanna drive the boat, I let her ride the boat. She got a front hitting both, cause this ain't no paddle boat. She tried to go down, she whipped out my man, she said you gotta lie the boat. Now she wanna drive the boat, I let her drive the boat.
TalkRadio.com's Worldwide Wednesdays. Whoa. Now let's be, I'm looking in these public chats and I'm trying to figure out if these comments are directed towards me or in general. So let's see what's going on. Because like I said, I like to give both sides and people are entitled to their opinions. And people are entitled to have a free platform here. So let's see what's being said because I'm seeing some very salacious commentary in my public chats and I'm trying to figure out where the conversation started from. It was rolling so damn quick I couldn't see. Damn, it's a lot of stuff you guys are saying in here. So bleed them dry. Okay, so from there was a lot of, this is a lot of stuff here. All right, so whew. Okay, well, you know what? There's a lot big. So if you guys want to see, there's a lot of commentary happening in the public chat. You guys can go over there, www.tawkradio.com/shows. In the player, there's a talking bubble, clicks you, takes you over. You don't have to be seen to read what's going on in there, but there's a lot being said here. One of the people in the public chat is very vocal about her opinions, some of which I'm going to read. I don't want to jump around to miss out some of the things she's saying. This is very, very... All right, so, and see, if I skip on this, I can't read it without saying the other stuff. But she seems to be very upset at my particular stance on not wanting to, or the commentary I made about not wanting to take the vaccine. Apparently, she's very adamant that it will work. And, you know, she does, those of us who don't want to take it are irresponsible. Separation of church and state. Why the fuck would religion mean to them? The state has always had this power and have had no reason to exert it until now. There is literally a matter of life and death. I can't believe this is even a discussion right now. Separation of church and state. No, the powers now that these governors have are new powers. They've not always had these powers. You're supposed to separate church and state as pertains to the Constitution. So unless somehow that's changed, and I was unaware before this pandemic, somebody let me know, but there's a whole reason for separation of church and state, as I mentioned on the show before. Allegedly, this country was built on civil liberties, religious freedoms, when the Europeans came from Europe and they were being oppressed by the kings and queens over there, even though they came and slaughtered an entire race of people that was here. That's another conversation for another time. But separation of church and state is one of the pillars of the government here. So that was always a thing until these executive powers were given to these governors and all these other people who have now become very tyrannical with their ruling, because power is extremely addictive, more than money and everything else. So let's see. The whole truth, I'm not taking the vaccine no matter what attitude is absolutely irresponsible and foolish, especially when the vaccination goes through all the appropriate testing and proves to be effective. You still wouldn't take it? Oh, boo-boo. I have to take a shot I don't want. My sympathies lie with the people who take the pandemic seriously, have always adhered to all the restrictions and guidelines, and still may contract the virus because of the irresponsible half of the population who refuse to let the state bully them into submission. What the fuck? Now look here. I love the arguments. I said let's start some arguments. I did. First of all, it's not a boo-boo type situation. I don't know if that's directed to me or just the people in general who don't want to take the vaccination. If I follow what you're saying, and I'll read that part again because I love the interactions back and forth. Yeah, the whole I'm not taking the vaccination no matter what attitude is absolutely irresponsible and foolish, especially when the vaccination goes through all the appropriate testing and proves to be effective. Now that's the rub, isn't it? That's the fucking rub, isn't it? I don't believe it's gone through all the proper testing. It could not have gone through all the proper testing in such a short span of time. And most vaccination trials take millions of people to test on, not 50,000, in order to give it to 8 billion people across the world. So let's start an argument from there. I respect your opinion in what you're saying, but if your contention in this particular statement is gone through all the proper testing, it is not. They are literally going to be using people as guinea pigs. And I choose for myself that I don't want to be one. And I have no interest in using my body for science. And I noticed that somewhere in here you mentioned Henrietta Lacks, which is wonderful. And those who don't know who that is, I will read a little bit of information that you gave on her, and thank you for the information, Miss Ma'am, in the talk in the public chat room. But like I said, for me, if it's about the rigor, that's exactly my issue, is that I don't believe it's gone through enough rigorous testing to be disseminated across the world, because that's what's going to happen. New York is the first one to publicly, well, not even publicly say, kind of sneak it in and mandate it, but it's going to be dispersed across the world in whatever form it is, whether it's AstraZeneca, Moderna, whichever one does it. They're going to disseminate this. There's no way that they could have done proper testing for this in less than 12 months. I don't believe that. Just saying, my own personal opinion. Let's argue. Let's start some arguments. right? So Ven is saying, I have no faith in the system because they are all crooked and are only getting rich, and the sheep are being led to slaughter because they do not want to open their eyes to see. The shepherds are wolves. Wow. Okay. So the argument back in here was, what do you think vaccinations and treatments are comprised of? Human cells and tissue. Want to know why? Because the intended party to receive it are human, which is what I mentioned earlier. Do you have any idea who Henrietta Lacks is? And so he says, no. As far as vaccines go, tell the people the truth about what's in it and let them decide if they want to introduce it into their system. That's all I'm saying. Stop hiding the truth. Let the masses be informed, right? So then Miss Lady in here goes in to say, okay, so let me give you guys a little history lesson that she was nice enough to put here. Thank you, Miss Niani, who's in the public chat room. She says, in 1951, an African-American woman named Henrietta Lacks, we've discussed her on the show before, was diagnosed with terminal cervical cancer. She was treated at Johns Hopkins University, where a doctor named George Gay, Gey, snipped cells from her cervix without telling her. Gay discovered that Lacks cells could not only be kept alive, but would also grow indefinitely. For the past 60 years, Lacks cells have been cultured and used in experiments ranging from determining the long-term effects of radiation to testing the live polio vaccine. Her cells were commercialized and have generated millions of dollars in profit for the medical researchers who patented her tissues. Right. So, and she's a black woman, by the way. Let me just say that. Right? Because we're fucking awesome. Okay. So that's information out there. And I understand it. That's why I said before I started this, that human cells have to be used to do experiments. What I'm simply saying, and there's a lot of people who didn't know that. There's a lot of people who are in the pro-life movement who don't agree with having dead fetal cells in their bodies. They are allowed to make a choice. So because, whoever you are, you don't want to be, restricted from going back to normal, right? Because I know that's the reason why a lot of people are pressing to get this vaccine. Oh, I'm tired of staying in my house and I'm stressed the fuck out. And if you guys would just comply and take this vaccine, we could go back to normal. Newsflash. There is no going back to normal. There is no going back to normal, right? So let's have a discussion about that quickly. Because in the history of nothing, has time ever gone backwards. History can repeat itself, but time does not go backwards. Never has. Time travel hasn't been invented yet, and if it has, they haven't told us yet. Nothing's going to be normal again. And I've been trying to tell you guys this for months. I don't want people stuck on that narrative of going back to normal. Normal is now what you make it based on your situation, what you have available. When the fallout from this pandemic, outside of this sickness, this illness, when you guys get to see the magnitude of the industries that will never come back, the stores that will never reopen, the businesses that will never come back around, there is no going back to normal. There is no fill my body full of poison and then I can go and hang out with my friends. I can take my kids to Disney World. There's no more of that shit. I need you guys to really fully understand that. There is no more of that. In whatever form that takes, whether you're going to wear a mask on your face for 2 hours and sit in a movie theater to watch a movie, you can watch on Amazon Prime or some other shit in your house. Things are going to be different. The way we're doing bank, everything is going to be different. Cash is about to be obsolete. All kinds of things are coming down the pike. It doesn't just rest with this vaccine, but I need you guys to open your eyes and figure out what you're going to do as it pertains to the things that are on the table. And these are things, as much as they're doing these press conferences, the schools in New York are also closed now too. Right? Told you guys that was coming months ago. Check the archives. They were going to open for 2 months disrespectfully. All of a sudden, the COVID numbers are going to go up. And then we're going to close them back. My talkers, my A1 day ones know that. They heard that months ago. Months ago. And as much as they're having these goddamn news conferences every day, I've not heard King Cuomo mention yet about the fact that he's going to be mandating these vaccines. I wonder why. If they're so efficient and so good for everybody's benefit and whatever, why the fuck has he not announced it? Why did I have to get a video sent to me, dig through information and find it? Why has he not announced it? He's on the TV at least 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. Gotten to a point now he's so embarrassed. Everything is teleconference. Doesn't even show his fucking face. But why has he not announced it? Because he knows people are going to uprise and riot about the shit. Because like I said, I don't know. There's some people, and God bless you, who want to be used for science. There's a lot of people who don't want to be. There's a lot of people that don't want to be. All right then, talkradio.com's Worldwide Wednesdays here on Talk Radio. The next one we're going to play is called Beast Mode, another independent artist of ours. This is Miss Leah Wynn here on the Worldwide Wednesdays, musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Russ, let me talk to him. Yeah. Badass with an attitude. Yeah. Leah Wynn, uptown boogie down Bronx, bitch. Uptown. Nigga, don't forget it again. Heard all these bitches wanna fuck with me now. Nah, keep that same energy. CEO, head honcho, Empress, president. Whenever you addressing me, 2-seater skirt in my whip. Drop the top like I'm showing off my tits. Got a crazy nigga that'll pop with a clip. When they hit the target, I hopscotch on a dick. Man down. You're not about the action, you're a noun. Calm my vibes, they hate when I come back around. Make a hot head hoe simmer down. And they know it now, bitch. Number one next to you, zeros. Call me
TAWK Radio.
You weak hoes. Look at my flex, yeah. I will always be lethal. Why they so vexed? Word to me that I'm going beast mode. That's why they fret, yeah. If a bitch try to get loco, pun our face, Timberland logo. Don't let up until we see rojo. Say no names, no more free promo. Shh, I said what I said. You imagine nigga all in my DMs. Right. He know this pussy top tier. He wanna eat it and leave with me all in his beard. You don't compare, I make him bust quick. Pussy so fat, look like a tuck dick. Waist on snatching thighs is dumb thick. Eyeliner sharp and cut a bum bitch. Shaking in their denim, cause I'm spitting words like venom. Leah got these hoes feeling paranoid, but with no delay to switch blade. Turn your face and your J's to some corduroys. Number one next to you, zeros. Call me a 10. I am God's and the next to you, weak hoes. Look at my flex, yeah. I will always be lethal. Why they so vexed? Word to me that I'm going beast mode. That's why they fret, yeah. Number one next to you, zeros. Call me a 10. I am God's and the next to you, weak hoes. Look at my flex, yeah. I will always be lethal. Why they so vexed? Word to me that I'm going beast mode. That's why they fret, yeah. It's Leah Wynn. I know they really mad now. They like really motherfucking mad, you know? Killing these hoes. They like, I know they mad at feeling up. I know they mad at singing bitches really fucking killing them. Nah, let me stop. I'm done on these niggas.
TAWK Radio with your host Cypher Kai on Talk Radio, TAWKradio.com. Sorry, TAWKradio.com/shows. I'm sorry. I got all kinds of things popping in my face, and none of them are... Anyway, I'll save that for Friday. None of them are what I want, but special shout out to the landlady in SI, special shout out to the landlady in Brooklyn, shout out to Coach Craig, shout out to the Target, shout out to my baby girl that's tuned in from Pennsylvania, you know, out here in these streets, doing the thing. Shout out to my daughter-in-law, Miss Mattia, I think is tuned in also as well. Shout out to Anthony the Lyft driver. Oh my God, I almost forgot him. Shout out to all the independent artists whose music I'm playing tonight too. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Always shout out to Ven from Veno Music, one of our longtime VIPs of Talk Radio in the public chat room, hanging out, having a good time. Not me, what? Not me, Cypher, what? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I missed something. It's hard for me to be looking at the public chats and everything back and forth at the same time. So I'm just saying, live radio, you guys, live radio. So now it's the fun part. This is where you guys get to text me your shout outs. 347-651-2468, 347-651-2468. And I play some soca music for my soca-holics who have been waiting, some soca music and some Afro beats here on the show. We're going to have a good time, you guys. Good time. So, Let's start. This one is from Mr. Big Red, divinely connected to the show. He comes to us from Ace Management. So this one is called No Shame here on the Worldwide Wednesdays Musical Mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Yo, big to the red.
Is rum my son, gal? Is rum my son, gal? Is fed up, only we whining up. You know I'm drinking rum, so the party turning up. Go tell me to be about on the road, girls them whining up. We go turn up the bikes in the police can't even shut us down. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go fed till morning, come when I'm going away. Barman pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's fed up, more rum, real mass. It's gay bacchanal when we reach. The gal them sexy in bikinis. Juve morning we on the streets. More bites, I need more ice. You going out on the mix. When I drink too much, I just behave bad.
TAWK Radio.
I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go bed till morning, come when I'm going away. Barman pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's fed up, only we whining up. You know I'm drinking rum, so the party turning up. Go tell me to be about on the road, girls them whining up. We go turn up the bikes in the police can't even shut us down. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go fed till morning, come when I'm going away. Barman pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's fed up. I say I don't tell me girl I won't cheat. She say she not believe me. She tell me the last time we went to a fetish, be a woman up on me. Girl, you know that's how I day. It's so much vibes and plenty energy. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go fed till morning, come when I'm going away. Barman pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's fed up, only we whining up. You know I'm drinking rum, so the party turning up. Go tell me to be about on the road.
TAWK Radio.
Turn up the bikes in the police can't even shut us down. I don't want no shame, so I'm drinking all day. And I go fed till morning, come when I'm going away. Barman pass me a shot of the rum, I need energy. It's fed up.
TAWK Radio with your hostess Cypher Kai. Shout out to Saskia and Baron who are tuned in from New Orleans. Nice to have you. Shout out to all of the Floridians who are tuned in. I know you guys were getting walloped last week, I think, with a hurricane. You had like alligators walking around your golf courses and freaking manatees popping up in your backyard. What the fuck is going on down there? Good grief. And the response for that, I didn't see anything going out from the federal government to help you guys with that kind of stuff. This guy's not doing his job. I don't know why we're not discussing treason. We'll have a conversation about that on Friday. Let's talk about that. Because we do talk about sexual things on Fridays, our Freaky Fridays, which will soon be Freaky Financial Fridays in 2021. But we do have in the second hour of the show talk about something that is of relevance, you know, because sex and information are all tied in together, isn't it? The next one we're going to play also from Mr. Big Red is called Roadblock here on the Worldwide Wednesdays on Talk Radio.
Big Red Production.
I don't want nobody to hold me back. I don't want nobody to bandage us.
Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to bandage us.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to bandage us. I'm winding up in the banana day. I leave me send some of the every nothing. I still have been long and I start to again.
After one shot I don't drunk. Roadblock, everything mash up. The whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. Roadblock, whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to ban the job.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to ban the job.
I want a job girl in the band, jam she right in front of she man. Have me Jack and enemy and Juve money, don't give a damn. If you don't wanna rum in your band, no girl walking up on your truck. Hey girl come wind up on the job, we don't care what they talking about. Roadblock, everything mash up, the whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up.
TAWK Radio.
Everything mash up, the whole place turn up. Girl must get woke up. I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to ban the job.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to hold me back.
I drunk.
I don't want nobody to ban the job. I don't want nobody to hold me back. I don't want nobody to ban the job. I don't want nobody to hold me back. I don't want nobody to ban the job.
TalkRadio.com's Worldwide Wednesdays, and this one, of course, you guys will know this gentleman from more. This is also Mr. Big Ren. This one is Shell Down here on the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 on Talk Radio.
Yo, yo, this are the biggest collab. Dang, 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 dang. Boom! When we touch down, they won't play shell long. When we touch down, they won't play shell long. When we touch down, they won't play shell long. When we touch down, they won't play shell long. When you see we Juve morning, all we do is chip. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green, see. All a girl inside a band, make she bend and stick, she. Job like we don't give a damn, we mad and we sick. Juve money ringing bell, moving like we come from hell. We under a jab spell, so we playing jab until we dead. Jab always junk like fish, and you know any effect we dey in it. When you see we Juve morning,
just give us a fish to it.
Pull a girl, if she walk behind the truck. Baby girl, no waste no time. Back it up on me one time now. One by one, just fall in line. Let me jab take a wine. Everybody afraid that we, cause you know we bad like that. Boom! When we touch down, you open shell long. 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 When you see we Juve morning, all we do is chip. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green, see. All a girl inside a band, make she bend and stick, she. Job like we don't give a damn, we mad and we sick.
Job we no cater, see we on the newspaper, drinking under the counter, jamming girl on the speaker. Girl catch a fire like sulfur, body hot to throw water, pull on the job temperature. Roman girl is weak culture. Job we no business, Roman girl is we weakness. Keeping it to some selfish, watch the bumper roll, I want hit it. I got no behavior when I'm under the job fever. Hold a girl keep calm and just walk us outside, man, we got plenty flavor.
When we touch down, you open shell long.
TAWK Radio.
You open shell long. When we touch down, you open shell long. When we touch down, you open shell long. When you see we Juve morning, all we do is chip. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green, see. All a girl inside a band, make she bend and stick, she. Job like we don't give a damn, we mad and we sick.
Wait up for me, cause I have a job jumbe. You can't stop my belly out like way. You can't out when a girl like way. Take a picture, take out a pose behind the truck 630 way. You know it's carnival time, so we getting on road. I grab up a chain and drag it on the road, and I hold a girl on the corner, and I burst her up like Hunter. Say she want a man to walk her, funny Trojan, maximum slammer. So I hold a girl on the corner, and I burst her up like Hunter. Say she want a man to walk her, funny Trojan, maximum slammer.
When we touch down, you open shell long. 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 When you see we Juve morning, all we do is chip. Behind the truck Juve morning, we black and we green, see. All All a girl inside a van, make she bend and stick. She job like we don't give a damn. We mad and we sick. When we touch down, the whole place shell up. When we touch down, the whole place shell up. When we touch down, the whole place shell up. When we touch down, the whole place shell up.
Talk Radio's Worldwide Wednesdays. And this is going to be two more before we finish. Getting down to the exterludes of the evening. I make up words here, you guys. Exterludes for the evening. Now, how do I want to end this thing? Let's see. Right, okay. So let's do something else from the Ace Management Camp. This one is Mr. Killer. Run with it here on the Worldwide Wednesdays musical mix at 6 for my soca-holics.
Hello, hi. Me and my friend Mr. Rum is here to destroy your party. You up? Hear this. Static. I had some stress, so I take some shots. But the amount I take really touch the spot. I heard a voice talking in my head. He said, go to the vet, you can't go to your bed. So I said, who is talking and where you from? The voice tell me, my name is Mr. Rum. You hear the iron? That means it's start. Don't let nobody style you. Mash it up flat. Tell me pick up something. Anything. From tell me to grab something. Anything. I just want to pick up something. Anything. Watch how I go grab something. Anything. From tell me to run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Pick up something. Start to run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Pick up something. Start to run with it. Boy, yo. You doing here? You don't know when Jab drink rum? We do not care. Cause the life of the party is in our hands. But the rum say don't worry, cause I am Superman. And you see all my haters, normally I duck you. But when I drink my rum now, I want to tell you. He tell me pick up something, anything. Rum tell me to grab something, anything. I just want to pick up something, anything. Watch how I go grab something, anything. Rum tell me to run with it. Run with it, run with it. Pick up something, start to run with it. Run with it, run with it. Run with it. Pick up something, start to run with it. Boy, yo, party mash up, boy, yo, party mash up.
TAWK Radio.
So when you see we, the party start. No matter what rum, we drinking that. Not even fence could tell me go back. Cause the rum tell me do take shit, so I flatten in that. I tell ya, Massa come to play na, bad la la viana. Don't care what people say na, bunk to break away na. Jamming something on the ground, bumpers rolling tumble down. Nothing cannot hold me down. When you see I drink the rum, pick up something, anything. Rum tell me to grab something, anything. I just want to pick up something, anything. Watch how I go grab something, anything. Rum tell me to run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Pick up something, start to run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Pick up something, start to run with it. Hello, 911. Hi. I have an emergency. I need to get to the next vet in urgency.
TAWK Radio, TAWK Radio's Worldwide Wednesday musical mix at 6. Well, started at 6. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. The Exterlude for the evening is going to be a replay, but I love it and I'm DJing, so I'm going to do what I want. This is going to be my anthem for 2021. This is my mindset. This is my timing. This is everything. This is Mr. Benetton, aka Jack Frost Tingo. I saw the Tingo on the Worldwide Wednesdays on Talk Radio.
20 great team, Jack Frost, wanna name. I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingo, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Give them rough hang them, set them jump right through the window. Yeah, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger. Yeah, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. And I like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. What them a stress for? What are them a vex for?
Bad mind, back away.
In a me Tesla, pull up at the rest stop. Now run out of gas if so I get some up the next stop. Yeah, certain people we don't pay them no mind. Them do the most to get attention, but we're going like we're blind, yeah. Some the jealousy ruin them lives. So when you step up in a life, your friends circle decline, yeah. I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingo, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Give them rough hang them, set them jump right through the window, yeah. I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger, yeah. I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. And I like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. We all in on the same bubble, I fight different struggles with limited time. I try to figure out this puzzle. Imagine you won't work hard at the things I sell, and somebody when I like you will look trouble. So say them I gonna do you something, do I can't trust where you see. Even salt looks like sugar. I talk about coulda, shoulda, woulda. Online them I chat off just forget viewers. You see, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingo, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Give them rough hang them, set them jump right through the window. Yeah, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger. Yeah, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. And I like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. Where them a stress for? What are them a vex for? Insecurities make certain people act so extra. In a me Tesla, pull up at the rest stop. Now run out of gas if so I get some up the next stop. Yeah, certain people we don't pay them no mind. Them do the most to get attention, but we're going like we're blind, yeah. Some let jealousy ruin them lives. So when you step up in a life, your friends circle decline, yeah. I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Cut off certain people cause them fake. I saw the tingo, I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. Give them rough hang them, set them jump right through the window, yeah. I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. If your energy not right, you know me not gonna linger, yeah. I saw the tingo, yes I saw the tingo. And I like come and chat talk to me, make a finger. Talk to me, make a finger. Talk to me, make a finger.
TAWK Radio, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for making this such a super interesting conversation. All the feedback, all the love, all the information and exchanges behind the scenes. Thank you guys so much. You were in the public chat room giving me your feedback. Even though we can respectfully agree to disagree, I appreciate having you there and having you sound off on what you think. Very opinionated people that were in the public chat room this week. Hopefully you guys will tune back in for our Freaky Fridays coming up this week on Friday, November 20th, 2020, 11/20/2020. 11/20/20. Cuffing season. We'll be having some cuffing season conversations and what are the requirements for finding a proper partner in cuffing season. So you guys have a great evening. Drive safely. If you missed anything as I log off, wait about a minute or so, reload the page and you can hear everything from the beginning. Share the link around with your friends, and of course there are more archives available on the website, Spotify and iHeart as well for you to enjoy. Headphones are usually required. It is an adult platform, but I do thank you guys for being here. Love you much. See you Friday.